Chopper Fisher here, and today we're gonna finish up some fabrications on this here Sissybar. So this Sissybar was given to me as is. The original mount for it was they actually welded it to the bike, which sounds like a horrible idea. So it was cut off of that bike and given to me. So today I've already got one cut out, not fully shaped and finished yet, but I'm going to fabricate some mounts for it. So that way I can bolt it on to my bike. So I can take it off if I need to. That cutoff wheel is tiny now. It looks a little bit like it, huh? So now I just need to figure out what size hole I want and how rounded off I want the bottom plates, because I don't want them square. That's for sure. So I gotta cut about 1.1 inches off of the bottom of the Sissybar because these mounts are going to extend the length, and I don't want my fender like this far away from the tire. I want it pretty close. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that was my last cutoff wheel. So I'm probably gonna have to break out the Dremel and use those cutoff wheels because I don't feel like leaving. But for now, I got these clamped together with this little C-clamp, and I'm going to clean up the edges and round them up a little bit and get ready to tap those holes. And yeah, clamped them together to make them perfectly symmetrical.
Like burning hair.
Got them rounded up a little bit. Gotta finish them off with some sandpaper, make them look nice and smooth and perfect and beautiful, and then weld them on after I tap the holes. Still gotta tap the holes. Chopper head. Well, this is gonna suck. That would have been 110% faster if I just had an actual cutoff wheel for the angle grinder. I'm just gonna clean up the steel, prep it, and get it ready for welding and clean it with a little bit of acetone. This is a lot more stressful than I was expecting it to be, mounting this fender here. I just don't like the way that it's sitting. There's a larger gap at the front of the fender than at the rear when I have the Sissybar at the angle that I want it at. So I move it forward, it brings in the front of the fender, as you can see. Pull it back, brings it out. Pull it forward, brings it in. But then my Sissybar has to be straight up and down. Ain't into that. So what I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna weld the Sissybar onto the mounts and then take it from there. Alright, I've officially got it tacked into place. This is what it looks like. I am okay with it. I feel like eventually, somewhere along the lines, I'm gonna have to change it. but the mounts are good. I think the Sissybar is good. I'm just not too fond of the way that the fender's gonna sit with the angle that I want of the Sissybar. See how far that pulls out? I want it sitting about that close, but I pull the angle back right where I want it and it pushes that way out. So I'm gonna figure out a way to fix that, but for now, I'm gonna finish off these tack welds. Mounts are all welded up. Now, to get the top end of this fire poker on the top of my Sissybar. So now, to get this thing tack welded into place and decide exactly what I want to do with it. Use these things to keep it up straight. So that's it where it sits. Looks good and straight. We build little gussets here to even that out so that way it's not rounded and then going straight up. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen and gentlemen. I doubt there's any ladies really watching this. But the mounts are mounted and my Sissybar is officially mountable. And on the next episode, I will be mounting the rest of the fender. I got 2 different mounts that I'm going to be putting on the bottom and on the midsection in between this and the bottom. And I got a special design that I'm doing for that because of the way that my frame is set up. The gap for a traditional style bracket set up for a fender is not gonna work, so I come up with my own way. So make sure you tune into the next episode, hopefully sometime next week, for that. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and keep up with the rest of the build, because there's a lot more stuff I'm going to be doing.